Welcome to Mango Bay. We talk white bitches being white bitches. We talk Osho, most of the podcast, wild stories, fun times, riffs on one of the biggest leaders of Indian descent in America. Pretty wild stuff. Good times. And he might have been a pedophile.
He was not a pedophile.
Tune in for that.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay.
Mango Bay.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, your Mango Bay.
For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/MangoBay.
Mango.
Bay.
A lot of Queen lately.
You've been listening to a lot?
Yeah. Oh, so good.
Body language. You know that song?
Is there ever a chance he was not gay?
I know.
Everything he says is gay.
Just calling themselves Queen.
Everything actually can, every song name can double as like a position he's doing or something gay he's doing. Under pressure.
I mean,
Don't stop me now. It's all gay stuff he's doing.
As gay as he was, he fucked more women than all of us combined.
Did he? He had like a wife.
Yes, he fucked also
He
a lot
had
of
like
women.
a wife.
Yeah.
Did he fuck a lot of women though?
I guess buttholes of women? No, he fucked women.
He just,
He fucked women buttholes.
I mean, he had like a wife. It was just like a woman he loved and was in love with, but
Yeah.
it was like his partner.
Sure.
His like deep partner. But
You know, like if a guy...
he preferred Bussy,
Yes,
apparently.
Sure. He's still Iranian at heart, you know?
Yeah, well, he's Indian.
He's Iranian.
But you know, he's actually...
Oh, for real?
But you know, he... Fuck, what was his
Indian
original
Iranian?
name? Oh, fuck. What was Freddie Mercury's real name? Joe, pull that up for us. No, I'm
Freddie
kidding.
Mercury.
Freddie Moore. I've been called that before.
I know.
When I had a mustache. Fuck, what was his name? He grew up in Bombay.
Oh, yeah.
Or he was like born there, yeah.
Are we rolling, brother? Yeah. Oh, shit. We've been rolling.
Okay.
His name is Farouk Balsara.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ballsack.
Okay, nice. Joe
He was
on
born,
the one
born in
thing.
Zanzibar,
Right now.
but he was like a Parsi. So he was like Parsi
So
Indian.
Indian migrant, basically.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so Parsi Indian, which is very distinctly Indian.
We can get there. Yeah, we can make
Yeah.
a case for that. He's
Freddie
half. He wasn't full.
He's Parsi though. He was 100%
Right,
Parsi.
but his mom was white, I believe, right?
Was it? I mean, is this gonna be the Freddie
Or
Mercury?
I think he's so gay that he was made by two gay people. He might have been like
the first one to be given birth to that way.
just through like a test tube.
Let's see. Early life. Let's talk about it. Farouk Balsara, and he was born in Zanzibar, Tanzania. His mom was Bomi and Jer.
Sure.
Yeah, they were from the Parsi community of
Okay.
Western India.
We Will Rock You. It was actually about throwing rocks at people.
The original term was "We Will Stone You." I think was the original name of that song. We will stone you.
Yeah, dude, this guy he was Indian. He was
Okay,
Indian, so-
I'm happy.
I know.
Fucking Freddie Mercury is the ultimate.
I know. So was Ben
frontman.
Kingsley. Ben Kingsley was also a Parsi.
Yeah, so I figured that out. I don't know why I'm less happy about that than Freddie.
Freddie Mercury's a fucking vibe.
He's the man.
You know?
You
Yeah.
have to take away his shine and throw
Yeah, I
it
said
at an
Ben
old ass white man.
Listen, Ben Kingsley's a fucking amazing
I
actor.
love Ben. He's good at comedy too. Randomly, he's like fucking.
Dude, you can do anything.
And he'll do like, bro, you'll see him in like Star Trek 3 or something, and then you'll see him in like some NYU production. Like this guy is out there, dude. He is doing different shit.
He was hilarious, and he was in that episode of The Sopranos. I don't know if you remember that,
Which we talking about?
where like Christopher goes to Hollywood with little Carmine.
Yes.
To like pitch the
Yes,
movie, and
yes,
they're
and
trying to
he's
get
the-
Ben Kingsley to play the part.
Fucking amazing, dude. Fucking amazing, dude. I love that.
So good.
Dude, I love. They're on like that little cabana in the.
Yeah.
in the they're describing it.
And then they rip off. Who was it, like Judi Dench or some
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
or Lauren Bacall?
Some old bitch. You know?
Yeah. It was very funny. He's
Welcome
a
to
funny
fucking
dude.
Mango Bay.
Welcome to Mango
We're already
Bay.
jumping into it. Hello,
into
this is
it.
the one-stop shop for South Asian reconnaissance. We are two best boys who bring you the jokes, the ideas, the events. We make it happen.
We make it happen just for you guys.
Join the Patreon. You already know we get a Mango Bay live show.
Live show 13th August. coming
August
up.
13th.
Coming right up your ass.
Okay, Eventbrite coming soon. We're gonna be popping that out everywhere in the
Everywhere.
YouTube comments. It's gonna be everywhere in a couple
Listen,
of days.
you get in there now. Tickets are not that expensive, and you also get to drink for free.
Yes.
There's gonna be a DJ. It's gonna be a fucking
It's
party.
gonna be a fun fucking time.
We're teaming up
Be
with
cool.
Hyphen on this. It's gonna be a great time.
Be cool. Weird commenters. This isn't the time for you to win over Sabine or
Right.
something. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is This isn't the time where you make the moves happen.
Yeah. Don't be a weirdo.
I began the seduction on the comments.
Yeah, and remember,
and I'll finish it in the real life. Don't be that weirdo, please. Cool energy, come through. We got a lot of fans in this area, especially, and they're always trying to be like, when are you
guys performing?
I'm fucking doing shows in goddamn Toronto. Half these people are like, "Where's Pranav, man? Where the fuck is Pranav?" I did a show in goddamn Comedy Bar. I had all these brown people to come out, and they're all like, "That's so funny, man. Where's Pranav? You guys doing a tour?" I'm like, "Guys, we're gonna do that. It's coming. We're coming. Don't worry.
It's coming. We need you guys
Toronto,
to help us come.
dude. Toronto people are coming the fuck out for Browns.
They
So
are.
we're gonna make this happen. Show up. We're gonna give you the links. We're gonna promote the fuck out of it. So this is gonna be.
It's gonna be a good ass time.
It's a really good time.
It's a long
comedy,
time
some
coming.
games,
Yeah.
drinks. Oh, dude, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be a vibe. We're partnering with Hyphen on that too. Fucking great
Hyphen
company.
is a company, and we're gonna media and all this shit is gonna be fucking.
It's sick. Can't
great,
wait.
man. A1
top,
comedy show.
top shelf.
Top comedy show.
Gonna be real top shelf.
Right in your fucking ass. You can handle. Dude. Jungli Story of the Week.
Okay, I got
You know what we
one.
should do? Actually, but now that thing's good, it's like say the thing and then also say the what it actually is. Jungli Story of the Week, where we talk about a story, some weird story of the week that's kind of wild or worth.
In my case, it's infuriating.
Okay, hell yeah.
So I'm at New York Comedy Club.
I'm already angry.
It's pretty recent. It's like in the last week.
Pissed.
And I'm doing a check spot there,
Already.
which is you already know it's already the most the most challenging spot.
gooch of
right?
comedy.
It sucks to have to do a check spot, but
Yeah.
I'm there to perform. Do a quick 7 minutes. The host, I'd never met before. Just some gnarly.
Oh,
looking,
I know this story.
You've heard this?
Yes, keep going.
Okay. Some gnarly looking
Yeah,
white bitch.
they always are.
You know,
Too much sun.
it's a 3-name white bitch. This is what my new racial slur for white people is: a 3-namer.
white bitch. Yeah.
3-namer. She has 3 white ass names. She's like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Pranav Behari."
Yeah.
She's like, "Pranav." I'm like, "Behari." I'm like, "Just go with my first name," because I knew. I was like, "Just say my first
feel
name."
it.
It's
You
fine.
feel it.
She's like, "What about a credit?" I'm like, "Don't worry, but just say something nice.
Yeah.
But just my first name. Just that's all you got to remember." She's like, "No, what is it? You do the podcast, right? The mango thing." I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, just first name.
Here we
I'm
go.
like, okay, whatever. Here we go. And I'm tired as hell because I've been in pre-production on this web series that I've been working on. So I've been on like 2 hours of sleep anyway.
All right.
So she gets on stage. She's like, "I'm so excited for your next performer. He has a podcast
Oh gosh.
called The Mango Experience."
That's Mango Experience.
Yeah. And then she looks at me. She's like, "And I don't remember his name."
Oof. And she doesn't seem angry about
She's
that.
like, "What's your name?" And I'm like,
Oh, God.
I'll just tell them
Oh boy.
myself." It's fucking degrading
It
to
is
do that
insane. You flame
before
her
a
at
check
least a little
spot.
bit?
Huh?
Did you fucking flame her?
No, I didn't flame. At the top I made a joke.
Yeah.
I killed the set.
Yeah.
Of course I did. I beat it up.
Right.
So I'm tired and I'm definitely annoyed by that because
Right.
nobody's ever done that actually,
insane,
right? Especially at a club. You know
Dude.
what I mean? Like, it's not a fucking shitty bar show. That's a club.
Right.
You're a host. You're supposed to be a fucking professional.
That's insane, dude.
So I get off stage. I'm not intending to say anything to anybody. I just want to go home. I'm fucking exhausted. So she's like, "Hey, I'm really sorry about that."
God,
I'm like,
just the sound.
She just comes in with the screechy
Yeah.
fucking. I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, good. I'm like, good.
God, be angry. Uh-oh.
I wasn't even saying anything. I was
Right.
like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
something like that. I was like, good for you. And she fucking starts giving me attitude. She's like, "I can't believe you. Yeah,
Whoa.
that's not gracious." I'm like, what the fuck do you want from me?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to bend over backwards because you're apologizing because you
Whoa.
fucking forgot my whole name
Holy shit.
before getting up on stage. And now you're giving me fucking attitude?
This is the jam guy. He's a jam boy. She thinks, this is
do you
jam
mean?
boy vibes.
What do you mean?
Where the British would go for it, Joe.
Okay, so what I read, and I read an article that back when probably turn of the century, right? When the English people were in India, they would coat little Indian boys in jam, and they'd bring them along golfing with them. So they would attract all the mosquitoes and the flies to them away from their golf game. And as their payment, they got to keep the jam that was on their bodies.
Oh my God.
She's trying to give you the jam.
She tried to give me the
She's
jam
trying
boy
to give you some
treatment.
jam out there.
But she was like, she did me a favor by apologizing, and I was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
I was like, "You forgot my whole name." I didn't say "fuck you." I was like, "You forgot my whole name." She's
It's
like,
insane.
She's like, "There's so much going on." I was like, "You're the host.
insane,
You have
dude.
one job.
You're in
it's to say
competition.
names."
Two things. One, I don't like how Joe enjoys telling that story so
know.
much.
I know.
Two, she wants you to be happy with the gem. And here's the thing: these white women, their ultimate skill is the jujitsu of blame.
I was just like, this is
It's
the most
insane.
white woman moment I've ever experienced.
yeah.
And now there's like a scene that's being created in the front room. The last thing I wanted was to even have any
Right.
attention called to it. But she's like, I'm so sorry. What am I supposed to say? Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
You're great. Three white names.
Oh, God.
You know? 3 white first
Win
names.
Dixie
There were
Jackson.
literally 3 white
Yeah.
first names. So I'm just like, I'm getting into it with her. I'm like, I need to go. I didn't feel good about it
Yeah.
because I never want to put anything out there,
Yeah.
right? I don't want to put out the bad vibes. So I went back and I was like, hey, it's fine. Sorry, I should have been more chill about
what was
it.
the timing between you left and you came back?
A minute, maybe.
Okay.
I had to get in my car. I got in my car. I was like, you know what? I got to go.
Yeah, it's good. You
Just
don't want to
smooth
raise
things over, right?
business shit. Yeah.
I was like, this is a club. And I went and I apologized. I didn't apologize, but I was like, yo, you know what? That I shouldn't have reacted like that.
I love
it's
that
fine.
it's a club that you went back to because it was a club. So if this happened at Grizzly Pear, you'd go back to Killer. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I was like, fuck you.
know what I'm
I mean, so I'm just like, whatever, you know?
Right.
I went to go smooth it over, and then I got in my car, and I went home, and I regretted it. I was like, I should have just let her fucking wallow in the stank of her
Right.
being a dumb white bitch.
One time she called me Kevin.
Shut up.
This is true.
Shut
This
up.
is true. She it was a Zoom show.
You know her.
Yeah, I do. This is a Zoom show. She was like, guys, I'm very tired. I'm very tired, guys. And she does a show. She bombs. And at the end of it, she's like, give it up for your next comic, Kevin. Not a, oh no, I don't know this guy's name. I'm sorry. This is like,
She didn't even give me a white alias.
dude, that's what I'm saying.
She was just, here comes
But
silence.
here's the thing. They're both pretty bad because with her, she was just confident that it was Kevin.
Yeah.
There was no guy in the Kevin lineup. No one was in the
Yeah.
lineup named Kevin.
Yeah.
Give it up your next comic, Kevin. And then afterwards, middle of my set, she was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. That's not Kevin.
No, she's terrible.
It's pretty bad.
What did you hear about this episode?
What?
You said you heard about this happening.
I heard about this exact moment. I didn't hear about the name.
Oh.
Only because our mutual friend already told her about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't outside of the comedy. It wasn't inside comedy. It was outside.
Oh,
of it.
okay.
You see what I'm saying?
X?
Yeah.
Or Devin?
No, Devin.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was outside of the.
Okay.
It was like not in comedy, so no one's like talking about it.
Okay. That's good.
And honestly, no one's gonna be on the other person's side. No one's like.
Yeah, it's
We're
that's
gonna
the thing.
protect the
That's the
comic
thing
who can't
about
fuck
the
up names.
white woman jujitsu.
Yeah.
I'm just like, he didn't accept my apology, like
Oh my
that
God.
vibe.
Dude,
I
Bro.
just can't stand Joe. Chime in.
dude.
I recently opened for a really well-known comic. Actually, the well-known comic was hosting,
Sure.
and I was at a casino, and we've driven in a car together for 8 hours, and he brought me up on stage as Jack Russell.
Wow, the terrier.
The terrier. The terrier. Of course.
The terrier. Mouth the name to us.
Rich Voss.
I mean, that's okay. He's got like a stroke, you know.
he calls me Nimesh
He's in
Patel.
Strokeville.
I'm like, I'm Usama. He's like, okay, Nimesh. I think he's like too old. You just gotta
Okay,
like,
your mask.
yeah, Nimesh.
Your mask. Okay.
The kind of lisp that happens when you get old and your just body just stops moving.
Yeah. My biggest thing is that I regret smoothing anything over with her.
Yeah, I get it because then it gave her validation.
I didn't want her to feel good in any way, shape, or form.
You know,
You know.
gave her validation, gave her the idea that it's.
And my girlfriend, I told my girlfriend that, she yelled at me. She's like, "Why did you go and smooth
your
things
girl's
over with
always
her?"
so militant, dude. I swear to God.
She's a bad bitch, dude.
Yeah.
She's a queen.
Yeah.
She's like, "Why?" She's like, "You shouldn't have said anything."
Yeah.
She was like, "You're very nice. You're a very kind person. That's why you did
Yeah.
that. And you're a very diplomatic
Yeah.
person." She's like, "But you know, people like
You know
that
what
need to know."
You know what I would have done, and this is not even better or worse or anything.
Yeah.
I just would have like, as she was like, why would you not accept it? I would bring in the fucking people who work there. I would bring in the whole like, hey, Reg, come here. This is what's
Right.
happening. She is angry because she messed up my name, and then just present it to them. That's what I would do. I would just make it a whole to do. I would make it a fucking spectacle.
Yeah.
And then end up victorious. That would
I
be
was
my
like,
thing.
look, this is somebody who gets these hosting spots because she's terrible at sets, right? I'm
Well,
not saying
New
that's
York-
always
New
the
York
case.
is an interesting thing. I mean, all clubs, there's like just a roster, right?
Yeah.
So once you get a roster, they're available, they just keep getting booked. You know,
Right.
it's just like a very like it's easier to just say, "Hey, are you available?" as opposed to always they got a job too, and streamlining the job is in their interest, right?
Right.
So
But it's like if your job as a host, your job is to know names.
yeah,
That's literally your
That's
fucking
it.
job.
that's it.
That's literally
And
it.
then making into a thing where it's like, "Am I not impossible?"
Yeah. I know.
And then, oh my god, dude, that's crazy to be angry at you afterwards. That's just insane, dude. The real Jungli is her. That's the Jungli.
She is a fucking jungly.
That's the Jungli, dude.
She is a jungly.
You love God too much, shit starts to get
This is a
little
bitch who she
funky.
puts Bible quotes in her bios. I went and
When-
checked her
when
out
you
after.
get-
I was like, she put Bible verses in her bio. I was
Yeah.
like, this is the problem.
This is what's going on.
This is the problem.
Because when God is when you're banging Jesus, no man can compare, right? Why should I get your name right?
yeah,
Your name's not Jesus. Boom. Dude.
I was about to go Muhammad on her. Okay.
Like scimitar.
Yeah, he's gonna
Scimitar the
scimitar
bitch?
her. He's gonna scimitar the shit out of her. He's about to go Krishna on her.
Full-
Just
full crusades?
annihilate the miscreants.
Full crusade.
Yeah.
Cyrus the Great on a hoe. Okay.
Just a repugnant bitch in general. And, I don't normally call any woman a bitch either, but just
My
truly.
experience with her, I haven't been repugnant bitch, but that is a repugnant story as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna jump in and be like, get him.
Yeah.
You know, yes. There has to be a lot more going on, but that is a Christian ass thing.
It was bad.
Oh God.
It was bad. She a three
In what
namer.
part of Leviticus did it say remember brown guys' names?
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
Seriously, she's a three namer.
Three namer, dude.
Yeah, she's a three namer. Everybody listening. This is the new racial slur for white people. Is three namer.
And we're talking the ones without the dash in between.
for white women, actually. For white women, I've never had this kind of experience with a white guy.
yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah. Because they would mess it up in a funny way.
Yeah, I like white
Yeah.
guys. I like white guys way more than white women. White women are always the problem.
Dude,
They
white
always have
yeah.
been. Really.
Yeah. Hitler's girl was the issue.
It was exactly.
what's her name? Rosalind up to?
What's Leni Riefenstahl?
Oh
up
yeah,
to?
there it is. There it is. Yeah.
Who after leaving Germany after the Nazis fell, she went to Kenya and started like banging Maasai spearmen or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
but Maasai tribesmen.
You know what they call them, spearmen, right?
I know, and she knew as well.
Oh, hello.
She knew as well. Leni.
Dude, that's fucking insane. Yeah, dude. I love how Argentina was like the go-to place for Nazis.
Dude, they're all
we
Nazis.
all went to Argentina.
It's like 30% of their population now. They're all over South
They're all
America.
Nazis.
Brazil, Chile,
They're all Nazis, dude.
Paraguay.
Here's the immutable fact, and that's tough to understand, is that Nazis were kind of hot. They're well-groomed. They knew how to dress.
Yeah, and you put them in a South American environment, it's like they're gonna got a nice tan going.
Nice tan going, dude.
Yeah, apparently there's parts of like Argentina and Chile where they only speak German.
That's insane.
They're like people walk around with like Bavarian accents. They just stay stuck to the lineage.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
There was
It's
an old
amazing.
movie called
What's up?
Boys from Brazil.
That's hot.
It's amazing. It's about Hitler actually not dying and
Oh
going,
yeah. Oh yeah. The
and
conspiracy.
living, and cloning himself.
Yeah.
pretty sick.
I've literally heard about this. Yeah.
Gregory Peck. Anyway,
Yeah.
you were saying?
No. I don't even know what I was saying, dude. Boys from Brazil. That's all
Yeah.
I'm thinking about now,
Yeah.
dude.
And keep in mind, this is all because of one specific three-name Nazi.
And remember, check out Boys from Brazil, the unreleased Freddie Mercury track before he fucking crapped out. Is there a gayer phrase on Earth? Is there a gayer phrase on Earth than Boys from Brazil?
It truly is. The boys from Brazil are here.
Are you guys ready for the Boys from Brazil? Fucking ready? Mango. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, let's keep it moving.
We got Brown of the Week.
We're going to Brown of the Week. Today we're talking about really a legendary Brown.
The ultimate
I
Brown.
think one of the best Browns ever.
Who are we talking about?
We're talking about Osho.
Dude, he
Chandra
is...
Mohan Jain,
You
born
know,
as.
He is... The accent you do is him.
Is actually him. He's the guy who's
Oh,
established.
no. What's up? That's
the
him.
thing about
What did I-
American people. It's like when Samir, our boy Samir Nassim, does an Indian accent. It's really a derivative of the Osho accent.
The important thing, that's him. It's
He's-
fucking Osho. He's ultimate. He's in the 70s. He created a cult.
He's the ultimate 70s Indian guru.
Yeah.
There's Maharishi, Mahesh Yogi, right? He's big. He's the one.
No, I
who
remember
got
Osho. Well, I had books on Osho in my house. My
Osho
dad-
was he was like a philosopher, really.
Yeah.
He was
Osho
a real
meditations.
thinker.
It was up there, dude.
He was a real thinker.
Thoughts like wear pink and red together,
Yeah.
which is an insane thought. I mean, I don't
Great
know.
thought. It was a great thought. I love Osho, dude. I fucks with Osho.
I fucks with him to a point.
To a point.
There's some stuff that he did that I saw in the documentary and I read about. I'm like, I don't know about this.
Like what?
Well, the sex shit was weird, in my opinion.
What sex shit?
Bro, the fucking the orgies where they were just banging people while shaking and barfing everywhere and
What's
shit.
wrong with that? They were barfing. You just made up and threw away.
And then shitting themselves.
You're just making shit up.
Dude, they had that little the weird sex parties that weren't just like fun orgies. There was like a darkness to it.
Oh yeah, they were like exhausting trauma out of exercising trauma.
Weird shit.
Sure.
I'm not sure if I dug it. You know, like listen, I get it.
Yeah.
If someone says, it's hard that my dad molested me, and you're like, well, the answer is I have to fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the move.
I don't know if that's the move either. He didn't fuck anybody though.
Yeah, apparently he didn't fuck anybody.
He didn't fuck anybody.
I'm not sure. Yeah. Jury's out.
I mean, Osho is a very significant dude because he took he was a syncretic philosopher. He took things from, Hindu, but like dharmic thinking, Hindu, Buddhism, Jainism. He was born a Jain, actually. And he combined that with like Western philosophical contemporary thinking. So he was really into Freud in a huge way.
And that's why he got so popular, right? Is because he was the bridge. And I think the 70s too, America was pretty fucking insane. And I feel like there was like a perfect mix of like a lot of like those people looking for something. And also I think the death of religion in some way in the 70s, there's a little bit of like people leaving Christianity. And so there's like exodus from one direction to another. And I think Osho was like the perfect,
It's weird because as Christianity started to die in the West, they try to go to places like India to like convert people to find their market. Meanwhile, Indian ass ideas are coming over into the West, and people are like, manifest, affirmations, mantras, which is a very interesting exchange that's happening.
Well, for us also, it's like, dude, once Lenin came to India, India has this like star worship too. Yeah. So like, once that happened, it was like no going back. Like, the Beatles came to India. Whoa.
Exactly.
We have something to give. And then there was this insane, like, exodus, I feel like, of ideas. Yeah. But Osho in general, dude, he just had a big beard. He was, I saw the Wild Wild Country.
He had like 100 Rolls Royces or something.
Dude, he was a little bit flashy. Flashy.
He wore a Rolex.
I still think he banged, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why we have this problem where you think all thought leaders don't bang, and I
think
that's
I don't
all
think,
they do.
I just don't think he did bang. I think he talked about banging more. I think he was too much of a pussy to bang.
Maybe.
Real talk, because I don't like worship Osho.
Yeah.
Osho was not a true Jiva Mukti, first of all. Okay? I don't think he was a truly enlightened soul. I think he was a really smart guy who understood how to appeal to Westerners by leveraging Western philosophy, Western thinking, right? Freud was huge, so he took a lot of Freudian concepts. He made things very palatable, and then of course he comes under the guise of like the guru, but he wasn't like a god man.
I think he was the Jivamukti of banging kids. Like
he did not bang kids. Where is this coming from?
You heard it here first, dude. No, also you heard it there first. Okay, in the documentary there's a big chunk talking about how they would have one-on-ones. Osho would bring and have one-on-ones with some females that were sometimes very attractive. And I'm not saying he banged, but bro, that's in the documents. That's in the ledger.
Here's how you know though that he wasn't a perv like that, because nobody came out and was like, Osho molested me, Osho raped me. There's not a single accusation of that.
Okay.
Every other guru out there, yoga teacher.
I just think maybe he fucked well enough to escape me too.
Maybe Osho had a very specific thing about he did have ideas about sex. It was like you should have a special room just for sex.
I heard about that. Yeah,
this
motherfucker he banged
lived in
himself
New York.
Too.
It's called the lobby, Osho. All right,
dude. It's a foyer. When I'm done with it, it's gonna be called the lobby. Ain't nothing fancy about this bitch anymore.
Because I'm lobbing cum.
Oh yeah, dude. I don't know. You're right. I don't know. But the idea is like, Revenge of the Nerds, where the guy is in the Darth Vader outfit.
Yes.
He goes in, he rapes the
classic
girl.
Scene.
And he fucks her
but it was like charming.
He fucks her he rapes her so well.
That was such a dark scene, where he pulls up the helmet.
He is now not raping anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, what is this about?
I think he was too slick to rape, though, because he's a mental guy. He's a thought guy.
Do you know this scene, Joe? What we're talking about?
Oh, yeah. And then there's also Animal House,
Revenge of the Nerds 2, by the way.
Yeah, the sequel.
Yeah, the sequel.
So they were like, how do we up the ante? Let's just add some rape in here, dude. So they're in the dome, the Darth Vader dome. So he comes in a Darth Vader outfit. And
they're in like the fun house or whatever.
And so she thinks that the hot girl thinks that it's the boyfriend. Yeah. It's not. They bang. He does so well on his first try that she's like, Well, I'm yours now.
Yeah, she's like, that was amazing. And he pulls off the mask and he gives her that buck-tooth smile.
And she's like, this is fun. This is not trauma at all. What? Oh, my God. Woo!
Yeah.
And we're all watching it in theaters like,
We're all like, oh, okay, so this is how it's done.
Cool.
Just wear a mask.
Cool. And just do it.
Dude.
How many school shooters were made that day? I don't
Oh,
even
my
know.
dude. I mean, that was the original. That was a more wholesome Revenge of the Nerds. Now Revenge of the Nerds is you shoot up the school.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
Back
I'm
then,
like-
it was like, throw pranks.
I never
you
thought
know?
I'd be like, I missed the rape scene.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ, dude. That's insane.
But, back to it. Osho. I like Osho. I
You know
respect
way more
Osho.
about it than I do. I know him from mostly the documentary, which was definitely a little bit of a smear campaign in a way.
I think even in the documentary, he came out looking better.
Again, it wasn't. There was some smeary stuff. That's where all the sex stuff
Yeah.
comes in. But really, the person who gets the shaft is the auntie. You know.
Yeah.
Who gets the
Sheila.
ultimate evil of the bitch?
Sheila.
Because, I mean, these documentaries.
Man and Sheila.
You gotta wonder how sneaky these documentarians are because they create the environment where like we're gonna make you look good, we're gonna have you do an interview.
Yeah.
Come on in, you need some snacks. Then they fucking in the editing room, they're like, get this bitch.
I know.
You know, never trust a documentarian. Never trust a documentarian.
Yeah, they're vampires.
They'll fuck you up,
They're
dude. They will end
vampire,
your-
vampire species for
Dude,
sure.
God damn it.
But this is a guy, you have to give him props. He started in India, and actually the Indian government was like, you need to get out of here, bro.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was like too subversive for
Oh,
them
yeah.
because it was disrupting
He
social
had
mores in
he
India.
had a little cult in India too. He had
Yeah.
a little following.
Yeah,
he had to
did.
restart, right?
Yep.
And why did they throw him out? Because he was just getting too good. He was getting too big?
He was just like he was very disruptive to social fabric. And he's
Okay,
a very
interesting.
liberatory figure,
Sure,
right?
sure.
He's all about liberation. So he's like, you got to let go of all this. Here's the real meaning of what Krishna said. Here's the real.
Oh,
meaning
he
of
was
what,
getting in there.
He was like, here's what the real meaning of what the Buddha said. He was obsessed with Buddha. He was obsessed with Krishna. He was really so he would ascribe things that were like very much. Tugging at the seams.
I feel like there's a little bit of declarations, and people were just vibing with the
he was
declarations.
about sexual liberation, right?
Right.
Things like that.
The ideas themselves seem pretty chill. Why this randomly? He was in the Buddha, very huge Buddha guy.
Yeah.
Hot Buddha or fat Buddha?
I mean,
What is that, by the way? Why is there two Buddhas?
I don't know why the Chinese, maybe because the Chinese are so skinny that when they see an Indian guy, they're like,
can't-
he's so fat.
What is this, right?
Buddha is a fat.
Meanwhile, he just looks like my dad. Yeah.
But I guess all the pictures you see of Buddha, it's like he's kind of got some bitch tits.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
why? Well, there's a skinny one. There's a skinny Buddha. What is
Yeah, you're right. The standing one.
the standing one.
He is kind of thin and live.
And you got the one who's like the laughing Buddha.
Yeah.
Who's like,
Who charges you
charges you
$15
two
for an open
drinks
mic.
for a meditation. Yeah. But I never understood that. Why there are two different interpretations of his look. I guess
Physically?
the same way there's like a dying Jesus, there's a crucified Jesus, there's a fucking ripped
Baby
Jesus.
Jesus.
Baby Jesus.
Same thing with Krishna. Baby Krishna is revered quite a bit in India.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is there a muscly baby Krishna?
I mean, there's pictures of him like lifting up mountains and
Okay.
stuff and saving people,
If
and
you
beating
had-
the shit out of demons.
Oh yeah, as a baby.
thrashing demons.
That's
yeah.
fun. That's fun. Pixar, get on it.
Yeah, he's like 6 years old then. That's like child Krishna. There's baby Krishna.
Okay.
Who'd like steal the butter, very mischievous.
okay.
And then there's youthful
Revenge of the Nerds Krishna.
And
where
then
he
there's
sneaks
like
into-
childhood Krishna
Yeah.
who's like lifting up mountains, beating up demons. And there's like teenage Krishna who's like a heartthrob.
Right.
All the gopis, all the
trying
cowherd
to bang
chicks
him.
love
Right.
him. They're enthralled. He's playing the flute. He's very enchanting.
Oh, the classic flute playing scene.
Yeah.
Ah.
And then there's Krishna, the fucking man, who's just like
The flute's gay.
He's the
I'm
boss,
done.
dude.
I'm done with the
This
flute.
guy's got the chakra. He's
Yeah, yeah.
decapitating people with
Yeah.
it.
He's playing the sax now.
Delivering sermons on battlefields, telling Arjuna to stop being such a pussy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, Krishna is, man, I can't say enough good things about Krishna.
Yeah, I
Love
feel like
Krishna.
you're in there.
I'm into Krishna.
Yeah,
I'm a
is there-
huge.
This seems like a vibe there.
I'm
I don't know what's
a
going on.
Krishna bhakt for sure. I'm not a Hare Krishna because they're like a little weird. But,
Yeah. But you will stop at Union Square.
I do. I always give him a nod. I'm like, respect.
Give him a little bit of a.
Yeah.
Hey, that rat tail
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
hot.
I mean, my favorite are like black Hare Krishnas because they'll be in Bed-Stuy once in a while. Like it was coming out of the bodega recently, and there's a black Hare Krishna. I looked at him. He was like my brother. I was like, Hare Krishna, bro. He
And
hands
they're-
me a postcard.
And they're great. They don't even need to add this because their forehead's already ashy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? So they just don't wash for a little bit, and they're Hindu.
Krishna is a vibe, though.
Yeah, I mean, dude, all my friends back when they did Chinmay Mission, they're all Krishna fans.
Yeah.
Because if you're a warm-blooded male, it seems like Krishna is the fucking one to.
Krishna
like,
is the man. He had 10,000 wives.
Yeah.
apparently.
When you're a middle schooler, like, and you're a kid not getting any pussy,
Yep.
and they're talking about Krishna to you, you're like, yeah,
the guy.
that's the one.
Krishna was just the guy, man.
Yeah.
He was shining. He was just
Yeah.
infallible. He was
they're
perfect
Because
in
you know,
every way.
all these American stories of like Will Chamberlain used to fuck 300 girls every year, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
let me tell you about someone that okay,
Yeah.
Will
And he was
Chamberlain?
doing the girls a favor.
Yeah.
He didn't really
Yeah.
care, you know?
Krishna was banging thousands just as a bestowing.
Yeah, he was in it, but not of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
He loved the thing, but wasn't tied to the thing,
not tied to
and
the
that's
thing
the
at
ultimate
all.
way to live life.
Yeah.
To enjoy.
Osho had some great thoughts on Krishna too. He did, which was like
Very
it's not
hard.
about renunciation. It's not about renouncing the world. It's about being renounced within yourself and being
Again,
able to live in the world.
That's what the true power is. The true power is not going into a mountain and being like, tits are bad, because
Yeah.
you don't see any tits
Yep,
anymore. The
exactly.
true is in the middle of the motorboat, being like,
Yeah.
I cannot have this.
I could not have this, and I'll be fine.
And then continue the motorboat.
True.
That's the thing. That's the thing. If you enjoy the thing, but life is a process of letting go of everything, every facility,
true.
your eyes are a material good.
It's the most difficult lesson to learn. It is the main central lesson of life, though.
yeah,
Is to learn to let go. You know.
it's all it is. Life. That's all life is letting go. Actually, that's at a certain point. It's just letting go.
It's and Krishna was the man with that, and so was Osho.
Yeah.
Osho knew what was up, dude. So my hat is off to Osho. I love the fact that he had 90 Rolls Royces,
Yeah.
that he wore a Rolex,
Yeah.
that he did
It's
all
like-
this shit. I'm like, people are like, he's a guru and he had a
Yeah.
Rolex. I'm like, who deserves a Rolex?
Yeah.
Who
It's true.
deserves a Rolex if not Osho?
And also when he was banging kids and you can't do that anymore, he was like, okay.
He never banged kids.
So he enjoyed it, but he wasn't tied to the pedophilia. And that's why I like him the most. These cult leaders are all doing it, dude.
Dude, that's
They're all
not
doing
true.
it.
It's not true at all. Osho's a real one.
I love the idea, the main thing of the relinquishing. Because the idea of like, within the first level, you think, okay, just things, money. But really the idea is all your senses are also just material goods. All the people in your lives are, in a sense, material goods. Everything is something that you leave. Your life itself can be seen as, an inexhaustible resource. And so the idea of, getting to the idea of money doesn't matter. We can get to the idea that maybe your hearing doesn't matter. And that's a
Dude,
whole
if
different
you
level.
look at what his cult did in Oregon, it's like you got to give this guy respect because throughout all of that he didn't say a word.
Yeah.
He was on like a speech fast, like a Monvrat.
He left.
He barely
Well,
talked.
he wasn't always, right? He left it eventually.
No, he left because he had to leave, right? But he was there, I think, the whole time, and he was just quiet. And Mashi Anand was like, he was literally not speaking.
Sure.
He was like, I'm going into a period of silence.
You don't need to speak
And
to molest.
This is like he's bringing all these people, attracting all these rich, really professional, smart people, bringing them in. But and then taking over this town in Oregon, full of like shitty, old, racist people. Giving them all like diarrhea as like a form of bioterrorism, so they couldn't vote in an election.
The original gentrification was us going into white towns.
It really is
and
true.
Taking and
It really
putting
is
a
true.
guru on a hill.
People really want to talk about white people as the gentrify. Listen, Indians be gentrifying.
We'd be going to the Appalachian Mountains and kicking out some sister fuckers.
We have no problem with it. Indians go literally everywhere.
We do.
We'll go to Antarctica and set up a fucking
Dude, I've been to like Biloxi, Lynchburg, Mississippi, dude. And there's like a days in with a guy like, hello, everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome
And
to Lynchburg.
They fucking hold their own
Dude,
there.
dude.
They hold their own there.
You were like, where are the Indians at? Like, look to the left, look to a days in. There's like, you walk in Ganesh always a Ganesh there. You just know.
Indestructible species.
Bro, we're the cockroaches. Of Indians.
Indestructible.
Dude, they're really just too much, bro.
Yeah. And Osho took that to an extreme. He created an army of white people with an Indian general that he had under him, Mashila Anand, respect, and then just fucking
Respect. She's crazy. This is an auntie, right?
yeah.
She's a bad bitch.
She was hot too.
She was hot.
She was fucking hot as hell.
Just very hot. I'll give it an old Sheila.
Yeah.
Ooh, young Sheila, old
Sheila.
Oh, dude, she was like banging.
She was a fucking smoke show, dude.
Dude, she was like, it was like, what yoga? I mean, like, you're doing it.
Yeah.
You're always in the fuck
in there,
room.
and she was running shit.
You're always in the fuck room.
This
doing
bitch was
fuck
going on TV, American television, being like, "Fuck you, racist pieces
Yeah.
of shit. We're taking over. Tough
Yeah.
titties."
Tough- She
Saying-
kept saying, she said tough titties.
Yeah, she was tough titties.
She might have said that, I think, 10 times in the
In
fucking
that documentary.
documentary.
Wild Wild Country.
Hey, if you don't like milk, tough titties.
I thought it was great. Then the government brought up a case, totally illegit, against Osho. Apparently, I think he got assaulted pretty bad while they had him in lockup in
shit.
North Carolina jail or something.
By one of the kids that was traumatized by him.
But
Listen, I don't know. It's unsubstantiated, but If I was a betting man,
Look, what
if
are
I
you
was
going to
a
do?
betting
Not
man,
accept enlightenment? You're not going to get diddled for enlightenment? Is that what you're telling me?
said Michael Jackson's lawyer on the pulpit.
He wrote "Beat It."
What,
ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
You could have been molested by a not platinum
Yeah.
artist. Okay.
Could have been Ricky Martin. Okay.
There must have been a guy who like said no to Michael Jackson, got molested the next day. He's like, I should have just taken.
Well, did you hear Ricky Martin apparently has been banging his nephew?
Yes. What a
Yeah.
fucking weirdo.
And people are really loving the living La Vida Loca puns now.
Yeah, that's.
They are. They're just going in. They're like, he really was living La Vida Loca.
Dude, people have. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
You know. Because the joke is like, how'd he fuck him? Inside, outside.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
upside, inside, up. Banging my little nephew.
Inside, upside out. Banging my little nephew.
Tío, what's going on? Tío
Oh
Ricky.
my God. Dude, does every gay Latino also have to be a pedophile?
Why?
Jesus.
You know, come on, guys.
God damn it, dude.
Ugh.
It's a sexual culture. I blame Catholicism. swear
I
to God.
do bang Catholicism.
I swear to God, they're too
I said
Catholic.
bang Catholicism.
They're
Yeah,
fucking too Catholic out there.
too Catholic.
Oh, dude.
It is like part of Catholic culture in a
Yeah.
weird way.
Dude, that's why they're so hot. People say like, "Oh, why are Latinos so fucking hot?" It's not just because they got booties and butts. They have this intense sexual religious repression that comes out in like a very freaky way.
Yeah, whenever they're like a Latin lover, they're like a man with trauma.
Dude, who
is what
believes
they
in God
mean.
too much.
I like a spicy Latin lover. You mean somebody who's enacting trauma?
Dude, who needs to go to
onto you?
confession more?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Who went to confession too much?
Too much.
And who has now some real confessions to make?
Some real issues.
Yeah.
Next up, Ricky Martin, ex-priest. Yeah, makes sense. They're all too Christian. They believe in skulls as like gods. It's weird, bro. They're fucking weird. Like they're polytheistic and monotheistic at the same time.
They are.
They're like, God is only the God unless you're a skull.
Well, then they're like Trinity, hello, Holy Ghost. Then they're like, check out all these saints. Where did they come from?
Also, on the Day of the Dead, they rise up.
Yeah.
It's like, what is going on? What? Where's the Biblio?
I love that like cartels have like their own like Catholic saints, basically.
Yeah, they're
Right?
protecting
Santa
them.
Muerte.
Yeah, they're like protecting them from evil.
Yeah.
This is the where's the patron saint of like suing a face to a soccer ball?
Yeah.
Who's that? Is that Lucius or is that Gabriel? Yeah, they be doing this after a lot of trauma, dude. They be just doing this. After.
Joe, you're Catholic.
Yes, I did go to Catholic school till 8th grade.
Oh
Sure.
wow.
Oh, fuck,
Okay, what
yeah.
is that smirk?
Well,
Father Johnson.
Did you?
the best way for someone to not be Catholic is to go to Catholic school.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Did you endure any trauma there?
No, actually, it's kind of positive.
Oh, yeah?
Not smaller class sizes.
Okay.
And the teachers, they don't get paid very much, so
Right.
they
They
sort of give
get
you a
paid-
lot of
they get paid in other ways.
they give you a lot of individual attention. you know?
Oh, yeah, wink,
No, but
wink,
seriously.
wink, wink.
They're really strict though.
Yeah.
Like if
Really?
you didn't do your homework, you got detention.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Teachers would always be calling your parents if you did anything wrong.
For real.
Yeah, but
That's insane.
I think the only good thing it did for me is it kept me away from like there were still shitheads in private Catholic
Yeah.
school, but not the real big shitheads that are in like your local public school.
Oh,
So I think it keeps you
Oh,
from
right, yeah.
getting in
That's
with
what-
the
yeah.
wrong crowd.
That's what I love.
Because at least their parents liked them enough to like fork over the however much it was.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
True.
Yeah, Catholic school jerk was just like they just jerked off together and stuff, right? And like behind the staircase or some shit.
Yeah.
It was all sexual shit because there was a class where
So
they
it
were
was
like,
an all boys school that you went to?
No, it was boys and girls.
oh,
We had to wear uniforms every day, which was actually kind of nice because
You don't have to
You-
worry
you
about
didn't have to
getting
worry about it
picked
at all.
on about
Whoa.
clothes or anything like that.
which what happened in ninth grade when you're like in public school and everyone's like
Yeah.
wearing mini skirts.
But
and
underneath, Joe had that fish T-shirt on at all
always,
times.
yeah, no matter what.
that was
He had
the
a cross with the frontman
Yeah,
on the crucified.
Trey died for our sins.
Trey was the man,
Trey
dude.
Anastasia.
That was the biggest fight in my household was between my mom and my dad about sending us there.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
Because my dad's, worked in a factory.
Mhm.
yeah.
My mom's a waitress.
Jesus Christ.
So they didn't have any money.
All right.
They could barely
yeah,
afford Christmas presents.
right.
My mom had to send us there. So
Yeah.
they just anything they saved that went right to the church. You know.
God,
So it was a big fight.
that's insane.
Wow,
And
dude.
most like
And now look at you, though. It paid
Yeah.
off. You're a comedian.
Yeah.
And you're the producer for the
If,
Mango
if
Bay
my
podcast.
parents had enough money, they would have sent me all the way through high school for sure.
oh
Yeah.
shit, oh thank God,
Yeah.
thank God, dude. Yeah, you as a Catholic guy would be just the worst, dude. Like really the worst.
As a devout Catholic.
Yeah, he's already weird. You know, you add like 9 more years of Catholicism to that, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, Joe.
I
I love
Joe.
it. I love it.
Joe. I love Joe's Catholic
Love it.
roots. I love you guys out there listening. I think we got to wrap it up.
Yeah, for sure. Oh fuck.
Guys, this is the
Yeah.
Mango Bay podcast. We love you guys. Osho is the man. We'll be out. We'll be back at you again with some more content very soon. Remember to subscribe all over the place. Come to the Mango Bay live show August 13th in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Get on the Eventbrite. Once you get your ticket, you know where we're at. It's a fucking dope location too. There's gonna be free booze, everything else.
Secret location will be revealed soon.
We love you guys. Thank you.
Coming in to my foyer.
Your Mango Bay.